Hello YouTube, welcome back to another VTRA live stream. We're going to do it a bit differently here. We're going to talk through what's happened in the previous session in case you missed it. So qualifying we had 20 minutes ago, it started. We had the session actually begin then. So what happened there? We had a shocker of a qualifying. We've had, as you can see by the standings here, we've had a new pole sitter in the form of El Gato, aka Popcat, which is why the name is the Popcat 80 at Kentucky. And then a shock from Lewis here with a second career P2 back to back. Anthony, the shocker in qualifying, he was the first to qualify, but unfortunately that lap caused him to be third. So that P3, can we see him make a surge from third on the grid to a possible first place in the opening laps? As we can see though, DJ in the mid-pack here, the more optimum plates you want to start in the field compared to the front runners because they can get bottled out quite easily. Alan though, the shock of the day in P5. His form compared to other races, if we look here, he won the sprint, he won the other races as well, he won race 7, you know, unfortunately he had a bit of a shocker here, so he came 6th, but you know, he's been constantly up in the higher positions for the races and qualifiers, as you can see here. So look, Alan there was third, as you can see. He's been constantly up in the bigger places. Godfritzel, the qualifying king, unfortunately being defeated in the race here today. As you can see, my FIA secretary, his Ronkaru, is here now. So he'll be joining me. Catty from other leagues, as you know, I've spoken about him before, last race and the race before that. From SSR, Formula Zero, a couple of others. He's making his second race here. Not bad. P8 Penguin, shocker of a qualifying from him. He actually invalidated his first 2 laps. We gave him one last attempt due to another driver having unfortunate issues. Broly, the talking point, the man who's been constantly fighting at the front more recently, he's been up there. And Kvyat making out the field. So as we can see, Ronk, our lovely second-hand man, here today. As you can see, the field in the background getting themselves ready, getting themselves in position. We have 8 of the 10 drivers here. In a mere moment we'll be undeafening and we'll be speaking to the rest of the people. We might have a little speak to a driver or two depending on how we feel. We may have a quick word with them before the race starts, so that is one thing.
And Kvyat.
And we're back.
Where are those?
Hello.
Welcome.
We're live on YouTube, Harris. No swearing as you know.
Penguin and Bruh and Kvyat. Are they?
I'm not gonna lie. I can't do any more racing stuff today. I've been up since 10 o'clock.
Don't worry, Harry. Don't worry. Don't worry. All you need to know is Alan isn't on the front row and he's not in the top 3.
I am mentally exhausted. I have so much to do.
Enough sub stories, bro. Just leave it. Alan's P5 on the field right now.
Good luck with how many laps are left?
80. We've not started, but it's 80.
60! 60!
60.
When did I say 80? I never said 80.
Well, I keep thinking it's 80 because last race and the race before was like 80 or something.
Oh, bro.
That's what I'm thinking, bro.
Last race was not 80. Not even 80.
Bro, I don't know where I'm pulling 80 out of. I'm tired, okay? I've been up since 7.
Bruh, you're gonna have to go right here. Here, bruh. Right here. So, bruh, go back.
4, 8, yeah. 8 of the 10 drivers.
Right.
2 are waiting on a Kvyat and Catty, so...
And Penguin.
And Penguin. Live stream link
forwards,
will be
bruh.
sent in general. The Popcat 60.
Bit forwards. No. You're going backwards, not forwards. That's the fence. A bit. Yeah. Oh, leave it. Don't even touch your keyboard. That's perfect. Now where's Penguin? Penguin, yes, finally. Penguin, come here. Penguin. You see the car in the middle of the track? That's
Anyway,
incredible. Come here.
while all the grid reshuffling is going on, the live stream link is being shared throughout servers. So those who
Where's
like to join
Kvyat?
can be joined. I'm not sure where Kvyat has gone. The Russian-backed driver here, or quite Russian-backed. Yeah. He's nowhere to be found at this current moment in time.
You're gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Penguin. That one. Yeah, perfect. Oh, thank you, Penguin. I didn't even have to tell you.
So yeah, we have people who know where
then-
they are. We're just waiting on our final place driver, if I'm correct there, of Kvyat.
That's correct.
If we
Kvyat
could get a
left.
status update on him, that would be nice. Yeah, he
What-
is online.
Somebody did something wrong. Anthony, go back 1 pole. That one. Yep. Go back 1 pole, DJ. DJ back 1 pole. DJ back 1. Yep. Oh, you passed it. The back. That one. Brilliant job. Well done, mate.
Yeah, at this current time, Lewis, correct me if I'm wrong here, but until we get to 10 past, that would be the cutoff for Kvyat. Correct? Because we can't really halt this thing for too long. You all have
60
permission to
laps.
spam thing Kvyat, by the way.
I don't want to spam him. He's online. He'll join soon. Let me pull up my music.
When Alan gets his music out, you know it's ready. You know he's fired up.
Oh yeah. Nice. Sigma.
Not needed wrong
Oh, I
again.
don't want to be awake either, dude.
Go to sleep then. I'll cover this. Covered it before.
Oh my God.
Still waiting on our vital Kvyat to join.
Let's hope there's not as many cautions this race.
There's others
Guys,
today.
please do not cause any cautions. And the Fox, be a lot of like not, never mind.
Don't worry about it. I'll be stricter on penalties.
No, not stricter. I mean, like, I was thinking like less penalty. Let's exchange more warnings for penalties. I mean,
Okay.
exchange for more cautions for penalties. So there's less cautions and more penalties.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to reset every 2 laps.
That's chill. Yeah, check general, by the way. Quickly, you have time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Kvyat.
Okay, so you're the team owner, right?
Yeah, I am now.
Right. There we go.
Where is he? We've been waiting here for 5 minutes now, waiting on him. So,
2 more minutes and we're gonna begin. Without
yeah.
him.
So
If he
we'll-
doesn't join by lap 30, then he is out.
and that'll be our first actual proper DNF in a while.
Oh no, not really.
But you get what I mean, though, like proper no-show DNF. DNS.
Yeah, that's Almenda has done that before.
Yeah, but he's Spanish,
Same for
so we need to
printed.
give him a bit of leeway. I forget, do these cars have pacing?
Yep.
No, they don't. Okay.
You know what? Yeah, if Kvyat joins, tell him to merge at the very back.
Don't worry, he will.
Unless it's after lap 30, then tell him bye-bye.
Okay,
The Fox, you may begin
right.
your quotations.
I'm going to do what I did in the previous league. I'm not going to say when the 15 seconds starts. So I will be jumping.
No.
But to
Please do say
confirm,
it. Please do say it.
But to confirm, when all the R's finish going in chat, assume the 15 seconds has started there, okay? It's just to speed
No.
this
Please
whole,
don't
it's,
confuse.
it's to speed the whole
Fuck,
process up.
Don't do it.
Everyone Just
Oh,
say
no,
R,
no, no.
and I'll jump after a random amount of time of being silent.
No,
because that's just easier.
No. Right, you done talking? Listen, my rules. Say that you're gonna jump in the next 15 seconds and then jump. Don't confuse this, or else there's gonna be more wrecks. Please. I want no.
With this spacing, I
precaution,
shouldn't think it would be an issue, so... I assume everyone is staring at me now, so you can take this as a sign I'm
there
going to
will
jump
be an
soon.
issue if you don't be aware.
Again, stop typing in chat. But anyway, for the first time, it's lights out and away we go, and I'm going to run off the track. P1 just...
We do.
Yeah, P1 wasn't...
Reset. Do not cross the line. Everyone reset your car. You do.
Okay.
Am I like am I deafened or something?
No.
Redo. Yeah, if somebody crosses the line, you're out this server. You do.
They're coming to line up, don't worry. PopCap for some reason decided to type in chat.
Don't cross the line.
We're restarting. No crossing line. Nice,
cross the line.
PopCap, nice.
Reset your car.
You can all thank PopCap for typing "Thanks, Daddy" in
Fox.
chat. Because I did say once everyone is looking at me, you can assume that's me ready to go.
Did I tell you to do that though? Did I tell you to do that? What? I've predicted what has happened. You're confusing them.
Okay, no.
Tell them that
Printed
we
just
go
didn't
next.
see me. That's blatantly on him. He's just admitted to not seeing me.
If you do that again, the Fox out of the server. I truly don't care anymore. Don't stop confusing them. It doesn't
I'm
matter
not.
good
How
they
is it
are.
confusing? If I stop talking, I'm gonna jump.
You have to let them know that you're gonna do it. Let them know that you're gonna jump.
It worked in the other one somehow,
your-
which is amazing. Can everyone see me? No speaking after you say R either, please. That goes to everyone.
Don't begin, because Penguin is an idiot and he's not in his position. Penguin is not in his position.
I
Get
ju-
where you were before.
Right, everyone who has just said R in chat, no speaking.
Oh my god, Penguin. In your position. Penguin, you weren't that either. Penguin. We're
Penguin,
just gonna wait until Penguin.
Penguin,
gets
you're
himself
behind
out.
Catty.
Let's see if you guys can count in fours. Let's see. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, Lewis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Close one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's me. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. Godfritzl. No. One back. Back. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Catty boy, 1 forwards. Oh my god. 3, 4. 1 forwards. Penguin. Penguin, go forwards. That's backwards, mate. You put your car in reverse. I said forwards. Forwards.
Keep going
Forwards.
forwards.
Forwards. Next to me. Perfect. 1, 2, 4. Thank you, bro. Oh my god. The Fox, please do not confuse them
Again,
next
I
time.
can assume everyone can see me, so I'm going to do the same thing I did last weekend and say from when I stop talking, which is what you all should be assuming is when the 15 seconds will start, unless you're brain dead, which some of you actually are, which is why Alan's making me reiterate this, because some of you are brain dead. So when I stop talking, it will start, okay? No speaking in chat. For the first time today, we go. Penguin just didn't... Someone ahead of Penguin just didn't go. We can assume that was Catty, who took a second to react. But besides that, Alan is going to try and move on the Aston Martin of DJ. It's not going to do anything. Anthony gets ahead of Lewis for P2. I'm really not in a good position, so I'm just going to run all the way into the infield. The Aston Martins are fighting each other now. Alan is going to make the advantage down the inside of DJ there for P4. Merge behind Broly. Merge behind Broly. Merge behind Broly. Lewis is going to make, not Lewis, Alan is going to make the move on 2 cars. You can see DJ with a massive corner cut there. Both Aston Martins side by side entering the corner as we're now on lap 3. No, lap 2 even. Yeah, we're now on lap 2 of 60 for the Popcat 60, the pole sitter getting to have the name of the race. Entering lap 3, S is being challenged by Anthony, the Red Bull driver starting 3rd. He's going to try to get into 1st place. You see Lewis and Godfrey's getting into the wall with each other. They need to keep it friendly. They touch again. Lewis blatant corner cutting there. Unfortunately, the zoom out isn't good enough, so we can't actually get some good shots of this. Anthony's going to go down the inside, entering lap 4. He's going to bail out of it. Pulls right down low. And he's going to merge behind Lewis. Or with Lewis even. Managing to get ahead. I think Lewis eased out of that. I think there might be some team tactics there from Red Bull. Lewis going down the inside. They almost touch Esther and Hax. The pole sitter of Popcat still leading on to lap 5. Can he hold it much longer though? That is the question. As we see Gottfriedel versus DJ in the background there. Gottfriedel managing to stay ahead as DJ goes down the inside. So those two will keep banging tyres, brushing tyres and whatnot for the remainder of the race. As it stands, Esther's going to probably lead the next lap around. He's just going to lead laps into lap 5. So he has led fully. The full start, and we've had a crash in the background. DJ, Catty, and Gottfriedel. Gottfriedel and DJ with the damage. Catty completely fine. Gottfriedel despawn. No caution. You guys will be able to merge though. If it was caused by a bug, no caution necessary. You guys can merge. If you are falling further back like Broly and the other one, you can merge again. Yeah, Catty merge with Anthony. Merge with Anthony. The other two are re-merging, so merge behind Anthony. Brilliant maneuver there, Fies. As we see Alan versus Esther with Lewis just behind him. We're going to enter lap 8. Anthony's just gonna stay behind for lap 8. Broly join on. There we go, seamless merging. Lewis is going to follow the line, touching the pole sitter. Huge side-to-side contact. The rest of the field will join behind Broly, behind Broly, behind Broly. And you've all binned it into each other. Congratulations. As Esther's into the wall. Merge behind Anthony, guys. Make sure there's a good gap between you. Lewis, verbal warning for corner cutting on lap 9. Yeah, Penguin, merge behind everyone else, please. Penguin, merge behind everyone else. Catty, join on behind Anthony. Nice one. Esther's just going to get back ahead of Lewis through the corner, entering the main straight for lap 10. DJ disconnected, he's back again. DJ rejoin behind everyone else. Lewis is just going to keep ahead. Hizzy rejoin behind now, there you go. Godfritz will rejoin behind Hizzy. Thank you. So Lewis is going to keep his P2. as currently Esther still holds the most amount of laps led as we're into lap 11. DJ should be able to remerge with the field here shortly. They touch, multiple people touching throughout the field there. We're going to have DJ rejoin the field. Esther keeping just ahead of Lewis. Anthony defending from Catty. Catty's going to try to dig his nose down the inside. It's not going to do it for him. But Anthony is going to get through on Esther. They touch wings and wheels. And so does Catty and Penguin. They touch again. Esther and Anthony are going to touch here. Undoubtedly they do. One is shot into the air on lap 12 of 60 here. Esther's just got back ahead of Anthony. Could this be strategy from him? DJ and Godfritzel side by side. DJ's going to get back ahead of Godfritzel here. We're going to switch to TV camera 2 because I have a feeling that will spruce everything up for a bit so we can actually get some cool cinematic shots of the racing here. So yeah, Lewis under threat from Esther. Esther down the inside. Lewis, Anthony even down the inside of that. They're going to try and make it 3 wide. He's wise to back out of it, but Esther is just going to edge ahead of Lewis. No, he's not. Yes, he is. They're side by side through the corner. They touch. Penguin and Esther touch, but Esther is through. On to lap 14 we go. The top from P2 to P5 is separated by less than a tenth, I think. Very close quarters fighting between them all. Luckily I can get the main battle involved here. To the top runners, all of them. Apart from Alan, they're all very close together. The P2 to P4, I think, are the closest all the drivers will be compared to the rest of the field. And they touch! Lewis is spun into the pack, and that's going to be a caution. That's going to be a caution for the driver that caused that, unfortunately. That wasn't Lewis's fault. Lewis got turned into by Esther. Lewis got turned into by Esther. I can confirm this. They touched each other and it looked like, from the angle I had, it looked like you got turned into. I'm going to be real though. That did look like Esther. You can watch the stream back and you'll see. But that was the angle. So Lewis, if you admit to it, I will have to give you warning 1 for dangerous driving, unfortunately. But you do admit to it at least, so no hard feelings at least. Yeah, Lewis, warning 1. And let that be a verbal warning to all of you. Don't do a maneuver like that, especially if I'm in TV cam 2. Luckily, P1 and 2 are a 4 gap. Lewis, that is a 4 gap. Esther, that's a 2 gap. What are you doing, bro? That's a 4 gap. Well done. DJ back. The whole field behind DJ back, please. The whole field behind DJ. DJ is perfect. Everyone behind DJ back. Everyone behind DJ. Everyone behind DJ back. All of you. Godfritzel, that's perfect. Godfritzel, that's perfect. The lower 3 back, please. The lower 3, keep going back. Keep going back. Keep going back, Catty. Keep going back. Catty back. A bit more. Catty here. Catty here. Catty, in line with me. In line with me. We will need Catty back a bit more, please. Thank you. The rest of you have actually got yourself sorted out quite well. So again, from when I finish speaking, the caution will go. I shouldn't need to say this, but Alan wants me to reiterate this every single time. And yes, I will keep calling him out for it. Are we missing someone? We're still missing Kvyat. He's got 15 laps. All of you confirm you are ready, please. All of you confirm you are ready. No speaking after you say ready. Again, when I stop speaking, the 15 seconds will start. When I stop jumping, if you guys notice that, that's when the 15 seconds will most likely start as well. So if you're both deaf and blind, that's completely on you. I'm just going to move slightly further over here so all of you can see me a bit better. But yeah, we go. Waiting for the seconds to start. Don't actually go. Gonna get in TV1 now for the start. We go for the second time here today. Ain't that bad of a start from the top two. The rest of the field getting away pretty cleanly compared to other races and other starts we've had previously. So, apart from the lower three falling back off the field, it's been, I think, the cleanest, the bottom two falling off. I think it's been the cleanest start. Both Aston Martins have managed to make their way into good positions here, so could we see the Alpine drivers trying to make their way back up the field? As we see Esther managing to make his way up into P4. Could he try make into P3 ahead of Lewis here? Gonna go secondary camera here. Change it up a bit, we're getting more cinematic shots. I'm feeling a bit different today, I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling cinematic as we see Esther making the move down the inside. Godfrey's out of nowhere into P5. Lewis into P4. They're squabbling over that P4 spot. There's three of them, Catty, Godfritzel and DJ. On lap 17, all three of them. Almost three wide. Thank you for that, Ronk. We're going to switch to TV Cam 1 for this. We see Catboy just edge of the competition. Godfritzel was over the barriers almost. That was a huge incident. Broly taken out in that crash. Two cars, no caution. But DJ, after making contact with him from the angle, it did look a bit 50-50, but warning one for the Haas driver there at the back of the field for intentionally turning down. At least Godfritzel admits it, so again, as Lewis happened, warning one for you, Godfritzel. Again, if you get three, that's kind of you done. Bit of smoke being kicked up there as we see the rest of the field quite enjoying themselves here. Catty, I'm pretty sure running a career best 5th place. We're lap 19 and it is 60 laps. 60 laps. Verbal warning for whatever your name is, Penguin, for wall riding as well as he spins. He's reset his car. As we enter lap 20, Alan now has the most amount of laps led out of all the drivers. DJ gets back ahead of Catty. So yeah, 3 drivers with a warning. Penguin with a verbal warning as well for dangerous driving and stupid driving. That being wall riding. We're a third of the race done. Catty makes contact with DJ. He saves it. I think that sent Broly into a bit of a panic there. I see him brush the wall. DJ's respawned. I wonder if he's picked up damage. If that was in avoidance. I don't think that was Catty's fault at all. He went for a move. The door got shut. That is a racing incident. Ronk, if you want to say otherwise. I am free for an open tile here. But we see the Red Bulls possibly fighting position here. At least me and Ronk are on the same page. Entering lap 22, we see Lewis in the background there, just getting ahead, just trying to get ahead of Esther, not paying off. But Anthony's going to try and get ahead of his teammate here as he corner cuts. I think Lewis is just going to make the maneuver stick here. Down the back straightaway. Is he going to do it? He's just ahead by the looks of it. Never mind, they're level pegging. Lewis takes the inside line, gets the maneuver done. He takes P3 for now. But at the moment, the car leading completely identical, apart from the one chasing it down for the lead. I think I've just accidentally done a Murrayism there by complete mistake. I'm terrible at commentating sometimes, but hey ho, it is as it is. Lewis, as we can see, under threat from Esther here. Beautiful shots to the field, as we can see here, going down the straightaways. We'll get the higher angle camera for the fight here. Lewis, huge puff of smoke from the tyres. Really beautiful cinematic shots here, really helping the field as we see Lewis here fighting with Anthony. This is unheard of. We've not seen bravery like this from someone in a good few races. Lewis is going to be side by side almost with Anthony entering the corner. He's got the slipstream. He's going to try to go down the inside. Anthony shuts the door. Can Lewis try make the dive bomb? Dive down the inside maybe. He's going to take the lower line for the tri-oval. Can this possibly pay off for him? Lap 25 of 60 here at the Popcat 60. Popcat currently P4, watching Lewis try to chase down the Red Bull for position. Your eyes are not deceiving you. He's not been lapped. Lewis, one of the underdogs of the season, really. He's really coming to his own after the sprint race. Having a good qualifying there, qualifying second for the main race. He's done a good job there. He's chasing down on lap 26 still. He's still chasing Anthony. Oh, and he's huge contact! Anthony braked, and that's caused Lewis to have a huge moment there. Anthony deliberate brake checking. There's going to be a caution for a pile-up behind it. Anthony warning 1. Caution confirmed. 4 drivers were involved in that. So Anthony joins the ranks of 4 drivers with cautions. Esther P2, Catty P3, DJ P4, Broly P5. Catty currently a career best, as the caution will count for lap 27. Bit of a shocker there. Huge brake check from Anthony. Unless he gives evidence or a reason to why he did, that warning will be staying. Because that appeared to be for no apparent reason from the shot I had. So yeah, warning 1 stays for... Warning 1 stays for Anthony. DJ and everyone else backwards, please. Yeah, DJ back 1, please. DJ back 1, there you go, you're fine. Lewis, back a bit, please. Lewis, you are... Yeah, Lewis, back even more, please. You're not P5. Lewis, back even more. You're involved in the crash. Broly's P5. Broly's P5. Broly's P5, Lewis. Broly's P5. You're a bit too far, but... Yeah, Lewis, get yourself lined up. As we'll quickly check general to see some of the controller issue. Okay, for now... I haven't set up medal yet, but for now we'll have the clip.
To P5 is separated by left.
Caution. I need to mute that, but we're going to have a clip causing, I think, the first caution this was. Posted by Godfrey, so go follow his medal account. He's worth following. He's got a lot of clips. He posts GTA, posts everything. Good content. So you can see here where it really went wrong for him the first time. The contact there, he makes a move. And you see the huge crash ahead of him, he just gets involved and hits me, so. Lewis is fine, Godfritzel's fine, it's the lower 2. Cough, cough, specifically you. Penguin. Penguin, you're too far forward, bud, 1 back. That's more than 1 back, but... Okay, Penguin. If you're lagging this badly, you might need to retire. In other news, and very important news for this race, it is 3 laps before Kvyat can no longer enter the race and will be officially counted as did not start. I'm pretty sure he'll be one of the first drivers that did not start. So if we just check race winners, as you can see, we've only started recently recording the full winning list. So we just quickly go here. You can see Anthony's won most races this season. If we just quickly go to the legacy wall, these are all the previous legacies we had in standings. As you can see, if Alan wins here today, he will be the first ever driver in VTRA history to breach the double digits in wins. As you can see, we've got other people. Zane, he did very few races in this league. Shotgun as well. Lego and Lagan, those two lost to time. We've only got 5 of the 11 drivers who've actually won here, still in the lead today. Esther, Popcat, he's on the cards to win his first race here today. I'd go as far as to say that as well. But yeah, Copium is intensifying. We've got Catty as well. He's in a brilliant place. But yeah, everyone, if you can see me jumping, please confirm in chat. I'm going to reduce the amount of words I say this time again. When I stop jumping and stop speaking, it will start. So, no typing in chat, Lewis. No typing in chat, Godfritzel. Just watching me. When I stop, the countdown starts. For the third time today, we're green. Esther with an okay start. The whole field actually getting off really decently. I think Anthony just got caught out by the slower moving car ahead of him, of Penguin. As you can see, very organized off the race start there, very clean. Not a lot of messing around. Everyone keeping where they want to be for now. Everyone keeping the good positions. Catty even trying to make a move for P2. Could we see him make the move? Entering lap 28 here. He's on the back of him. He's going to go high, he's going to go low. We won't know just yet. Lewis just getting ahead of Godfritzel. Catty's going to dive down the inside. Do they touch? No, they don't. Catty moves into P2. DJ could try capitalize off of this as we see Lewis brushing the wall. DJ will try and capitalize off of this. They're going to go 3 wide into the corner. Esther backs out of it. DJ into P2, P3, but not for long because Esther's going to take it back. The switchback 3 wide through the corner onto lap 29. 1 lap before Kvyat can no longer rejoin. DJ is going to make the move on Catty for P3. Lewis hunting down the drivers ahead of him for position. The whole field's almost in a Red Bull sandwich. Very dangerous move there from DJ, possibly in the way. Swerving across the track to keep that position from Catty as we enter lap 30, halfway through the race. Popcat, the pole sitter, running in second. If he manages to get a podium, that'd be brilliant for him. Alan's actually just been overtaken by a possible wall ride there. If you could keep an eye on that, please, Ronk, that'd be quite nice. As we see Lewis being overtaken here. Almost overtaken here by Broly. Lap 31. The closest 2 drivers would be Lewis and Godfritzel. And Penguin. And, of course, yeah, Anthony, the Red Bull driver who caused that huge pileup. Rare to see him have a warning for a brake check. Could that have been team tactics, though? Could that have been a dirty maneuver? So we see contact there. Huge moment there from Lewis. Lewis was over into the wall twice in a row. Unfortunately, he's going to drive a Godfritzel as well involved. He's rolled it. Who brake checked you? If there's proof of it, we will be lifting, or we will be checking that after the race. We are on lap 32. As we see Anthony in the background here making a move on Broly for, what is this? P6? P5? P5, yeah. Lewis rejoined behind the Haas, Thank you. Oh! Warning for Lewis there. I don't know if that's warning 1 or warning 2 for Lewis, but that was an intentional takeout of a driver. Warning 2 for Lewis for intentionally wrecking a driver. And we are going by the 3 strike rule, so 1 more major thing and Lewis will be disqualified from this race. Speaking of Lewis, his teammate is doing brilliantly well. He's going to try fight the pole sitter for P3. Lewis has been kicked from the race. He'll rejoin, but he will rejoin last. Fair enough penalty for deliberately taking out a driver. The top 3 are pulling away from the rest of the field as we enter lap 35 of 60. Anthony's made his way up into P5. P5 still. Catty's going to try to defend. He's going to go around the outside. And he's crowded out. We see contact there from Penguin. Penguin making around the outside on Anthony. We rarely see people managing to stick and move around the outside, let alone on a driver as high a status as Anthony. The Red Bull driver's in there for a reason, but this weekend it's really not going well for him. He's been on the podiums more times than not this season, so it's very rare to see him this far down the order. So, very uncommon for him to be down here behind people, as we're now on lap 37 of 60. There's been a bit of a rejig because of cautions, and everyone has crashed at least once. So, yeah, this is lap 37. Sorry, I'm getting a lap ahead of myself here. But Anthony, that move, you're going to have to give the position back because that was under the line. Thank you for abiding by the rules as you... I won't penalise you for that because I just dropped you to last, so... Lewis, don't worry, we know. Lewis versus Penguin here. Broly and Godfritzel and Anthony as well. They're all involved on lap 38. They're all jostling each other. DJ warning those around him that he is experiencing lag. Anthony's just been hit up into the wall, I believe, by Godfritzel, so verbal warning for him for possible dangerous contact. As we cross the line here, we've officially gone. We're getting closer to hitting our longest green run of the race. We need to hit to lap. We need to. It's lap 39 of 60 here. If we can go the rest of the race without a caution, that'd be amazing. We've just had flat out racing at the back of the field like it is now. We've got so many drivers in the road field fighting each other. Coming into lap 40. Yeah, lap 40 now. Lewis under pressure from the Haas driver here. Penguins. As we see DJ making a move. Penguins gets another verbal warning for wall riding for no reason. Yeah, I have a feeling the pole sitter might soon be under threat from DJ. The Aston Martin. Both Aston Martins here are actually fighting for the upper points. Their championship fight is going well. Let me just quickly check where they are in the standings. So yeah, Aston Martin are P2 in the standings right now, just behind Red Bull. I say just behind Red Bull. Red Bull have double the points, so... But it is on against them and Williams. As we can see, Catty in the Williams is getting a decent point score, as we see a lot of drivers hitting that wall, exiting the final corner. So, Catty has got ahead of Lewis, so he's going to try to fight them. Godfritzel defending from Anthony. And there's contact! Anthony hits Broly after ramping up the back of Godfritzel. No action will be taken on there because he's been dulled down to last. Lewis down the inside of Catty. Do they make contact? No, they don't. Catty bailing out of it. Another verbal warning from Penguin. If he gets another, that'll just be his second warning for no reason wall riding. His second warning overall. His first one for stupid and dangerous driving. His second verbal warning. Yeah, Anthony's decided. I think he's decided to respawn. Yeah. Anthony decided to rejoin the pack as we see DJ going down the inside of Esther. There's contact. Can DJ save it? Yes, he can. Huge moment for the two. I think these two are fighting each other for the championship positions here. Gonna have to check that. Yes, they are. They're both fighting. DJ's massively ahead, however, but a good few point scoring positions for Esther, and he'll get right back into that fight. At the current moment, they're both fighting for 100 Robux in the championship. Technically 150 if you count both of them being up there. So they're both... Oh, big crash. Anthony spins. Scott Fritzl involved. No caution. No caution. It's only two drivers. Unfortunately, that wasn't caught on the stream. If there's any clips, they will be shown later at the very end. Thank you, God, for it all. Send those after. But the main battle on the track is DJ versus Esther. The fight in the championship. Elmenda, I believe, will be overtaken by DJ. If DJ... Yeah. DJ needs to stay in. I think DJ needs to stay in the top 5, and he will. Yeah. Top 5, and DJ will be ahead of Elmenda in the championship. That's 3rd place. That would be 150 Robux for him. So the championship fight will move off of our pole sitter here today, who I believe will be awarded points. I'm going to have to double check that, as I've not noted down the amount of laps we're on. We're now on lap 47. As Godfritzel's had another incident by himself, I believe, with maybe with Anthony. Yeah, DJ is incoming. As we enter lap 48, we've just completed the longest green stint in the season, or in the race so far. Godfritzel Anthony rejoin. Anthony's in shambles here. He's going to let his teammate have a huge margin in the championship now. Yeah. If this level of dominance continues from Red Bull, they could get more points than everyone else, because at the current moment they have more points than 2nd and 3rd in the championship combined. I watched that, Esther. That will be a verbal warning for Esther, so verbal warning. I give 3 verbal warnings, the 3rd one is an actual warning. So Lewis now under threat from the driver behind him. Esther, I think, might have a couple of controller issues here. He's backing away. I think he's trying to get his affairs in order as we're into lap 50. 10 to go now on this race. Lewis side by side with the Alpine driver. I'm pretty sure the Alpine and the Aston Martins are fighting for the championship here. Just gonna have to check this. No, they're not. They're not fighting for the championship, but Lewis makes his way through. They are 3-1. There's huge crash. 2 drivers involved. 4 drivers involved. The caution's out. With 9 to go, the caution comes out due to a huge crash with Penguin. AMR 2-3 at the moment. We've got 9 laps to go for the race. Godfritzel, if you could send that through, we'll let everyone sort themselves out in the correct way. Yeah, if we look at this, we can actually have a proper look at the championship standings here. As you can see, these two separated by 30 points. But if DJ gets anywhere in the top 5, he's instantly promoted up. If he finishes 6th, he ties Elmenda in the championship. So, Esther, Popcat needs to finish P5 and higher to get P3 in the standings. This is going to be the move early on in the championship. Second to load this up. As we can now see the incident that happened between Godfritzel and Anthony earlier on in the race. If the video wasn't this juddery, we'd be able to see. I see Catty came down, caused him to make contact. Unfortunately, this juttering is quite bad and I can't fix it, so... Then Catty comes back up, takes him out, and then Anthony just gets caught in it. That's unfortunate for those two. Very unfortunate. Catty being told he sucks. I assume you're watching the live stream, Zed. Thank you very much for watching that, my good friend. We are on lap 51. Okay, the top 4, you've done basically a good enough job. Lewis, you might need to go 1 back, but that's about it. Top 5, you've done brilliantly, so I trust that. The bottom 3, however, Catty Catty specifically. Catty, go back. One back, please, Catty. One back. Catty, please. One back. One back. One back. One pylon back, please, Catty. You were fine where you were, Esther. You were fine where you were. Esther, go back, please. Esther, go back. We can't because Esther just is... Okay, everyone's fine now. Right. Is everybody ready, please? Can we all confirm you're ready? We've got 9 laps to go. Can we make the rest of the race clean? That is my one prayer. Again, same rules apply as last caution. We're going to see. Everyone's ready. For the final time, I pray today, it's lights out. Aston Martin getaway goods. Godfritz managing to make his way clear of the other drivers. We're going to watch the mid-pack here as we see Penguin making a move on the pole sitter. There's contact. The pole sitter slightly flung up into the air there, but he manages to keep the position, keep his way perfectly. Manages to stay as he is. Catty and Penguins make contact. He's into lap 52. Broly into the wall as we see him being overtaken by Catty as he's dropped a couple of positions. Catty now, Catty moving high because of Broly. It's currently a Red Bull sandwich with Aston Martin in the middle of it. The Haas is going to go down the inside for P5. Esther's going to try to take that move back. Remember, Esther needs to finish P5 and higher to get P3 in the standings. He needs to finish P6 to tie. Lap 53, 7 to go. Esther's going to force the Haas up high. Godfritzel's down there. He's going to make sure the Haas doesn't get anywhere near him. I have a feeling Godfritzel's going to give a little favour here to Esther, that Esther's going to repay him back in the season later. I'm sure of it. Broly going down low. Almost taking out Godfritzel there. That wouldn't have been good. There's contact, and there's a possible move for the lead. DJ on for his first, I'm pretty sure, first career win in VTRA. I'm going to need to quickly check this. Yeah. Oh no! Alan's been spun, and there's a huge crash, and that's another caution. Caution, without a doubt. On lap 54.
That's a permanent warning for DJ. I literally guessed it. Before this warning, I was like, I know DJ is gonna wreck me. I know DJ is gonna wreck me to get the lead. So I do not care what you do, DJ. I'm taking back P1. I don't even care because I knew you were gonna wreck me. I knew you were. I said it in my head. I knew it.
Right.
I literally knew it.
Right. Has
you're
DJ been given any warnings? Has DJ been given any warnings?
No, DJ.
Before?
I do not care. Get
In
out
this
of
race?
P1.
No.
Get out of P1. Do not care.
DJ, you are not
Not gonna
starting
let that
P1. Alan, would you suffice a compromise of him starting lower down the order?
P2. He's starting behind me before the wreck happened. I do not care. I knew DJ was gonna wreck. I literally even said it in my head. Because he sucks. He's trash. I knew it. Like, brake checking. Who the hell brake checks on a backstretch? Are you an idiot?
Right. Was it lag? Do we have any proof that it was lag, please? Because if they're right, if it was lag, we'll have a temporary pause, and if it is, then we'll see. Okay?
But what are the chances? What are the chances that I guessed he's gonna wreck me? 4P1. I even said that in my head.
Is there a
Surely it
clip
can't be
of the lag, please? Because if there's a clip, this will solidify what your claims are. Because I did see him juttering a bit more than the others. I will admit, there was something that wasn't him just braking constantly. I will admit that.
What a coincidence, honestly.
DJ clipped? DJ, if you clipped it, send it and we'll review this for the stream right now. Nope. DJ, please. If you have it, send it now. This is to validate your position here.
Start P1 or P2.
I didn't see it, but he was generally juddery at the start of the lap from what I saw. Again, DJ, if you have a clip...
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The fact that I guessed it as well, it proves that DJ really knows what to do. Let's see, am I wrong or am I right? It's lag,
We
but if
won't
it's
know
avoidable,
unless we have a clip. If someone has one, send it now. Because this will determine the race order. This will determine the race order, basically.
Yep.
So send it
determine
now.
if DJ goes P1.
DJ, come on.
DJ brake checked me.
It's
That's what
sending. He's sending the clip from his perspective. We'll be able to tell what's happening from his point of view. Because we saw a brake check earlier from Anthony, so we can go back in the stream and review that if you want solidified proof. But if we have proof from his perspective that he is lagging, then you know what's the deal, Alan. You know what's the deal.
Yep, he gets P1. Yeah, I mean, unless it's avoidable. If you lag, but it's avoidable, then we'll have any.
It's sent.
Genuinely lag.
Where's this clip been sent? I don't see the clip anywhere. It's not in general. I don't see the clip in general. There's nothing here.
You got it down Formula 0.
Why did you send it in Formula 0?
And then braking when I'm right beside you, that's also, look, the first second of the clip. You braked when I was right beside you. Don't do that again. Please don't do that
I
again.
did see that. That will be a verbal.
Idiot.
That will be a verbal for stupid driving.
Insane. It's ridiculous. I like every time DJ catches up,
Oh,
I'm scared.
yeah.
I know he's gonna wreck me.
No, that was lag, but that was insane lag. I've not seen lag that bad. I'm being serious there. Yeah, I see. That.
What? The first part of the clip, it was unacceptable. But
First part of the clip, that
You're
is warning 1 for stupid and dangerous driving. So I will say that he does get a warning for that initial collision there, but that was horrendous. Right. Rest of the field, move back and sort yourself up amongst yourselves, please. You should have done this already. You've had plenty of time. You've had literal 5 minutes. So I don't know what the hell you've been doing. Yeah, move back, Penguin, move back, everyone. Penguin, stay there. This race is gonna restart on lap 54. The field looks good enough. Can you all see me? Same rules apply. When I stop jumping and speaking, it will go. No typing in chat from now. Okay. Who do we spectate for the start? Go! Go for the final time. And I pray it's the final time. God Fritzl with an okay start. Anthony's not going to make the move down the inside. Remember remember Esther needs to finish P5 or higher to be ahead of Elmender in the championship. If he finishes where he is, he will tie with him in the standings. Anthony's going to make the move down the inside, entering lap 55. There will be no caution called on the final lap for a crash. Huge corner cut there, and a crash from everyone's favourite driver, Penguin. And don't forget, if you want your voice to be heard in the league, leave your driver of the day in the chat, because they will be taken into a consideration. They will be taken into a consideration. Entering lap 56, DJ is going to try and make a move around the outside on Alan. As we see Esther, who will take P3 in the championship. Lewis makes contact with his teammate. Anthony's involved. Who else is involved? 3 drivers. That will not be a caution, because 2 of them retired from it. 1 of them is still going. So no caution. And that's warning number 2 for Penguin. 1 more warning and he's out. Yeah. Yeah, Godfritzel fighting with Esther. Do not respawn in the middle of the track. It's not a caution. I never said it was. Why did you do that? Lewis making his way past Anthony. Entering on lap 58, they touch. Don't know who's at fault there. We'll be missing a driver. It's DJ. I think we might. He's rejoining somewhere. I don't know where, but he's rejoining somewhere. So we see Catty and Penguin making contact. White flag is out next lap. We have two laps to go. It's final stretch. Remember, no caution with the white flags. In fact, no caution from now, because that would be pointless. So no more cautions can be called. No more cautions from this point as we are entering the last lap. Godfritzel could be on for P3. Lewis could try to take that from him. Lewis chasing down his second career podium. White flag is out. Anthony's going to try to deny him. We've got a gaggle of cars at the back of the field. 4 of them fighting each other. Huge contact. Broly up there. DJ's going to make his move. Huge crash. Catty's going to be classified as last. Lewis has been spun by Anthony. Warning 2 for Anthony there. For what looked like a deliberate takeout. But it's going to be Anthony across the line just to win. Esther P2, Godfritzel P3, DJ P4, controversially Penguin P5, Broly P6, Catty P7, Lewis P8, and Anthony last. Anthony coming across the line last after braking and letting the others go through. Weird ending to the league there. Godfritz was celebrating, I'm pretty sure, his first podium this season. Yeah. Godfritz was celebrating his first podium of the season. And I'm pretty sure this is Esther's first podium this season as well. No, it's his second podium. We will be doing interviews for the top 3 only. Godfritzel will be speaking to us if we do them. So Godfritzel, we'll bring you up first. Godfritzel, we'll bring you up first. Godfritzel, welcome to the stage. You've been brought up. Don't swear.
I won't.
Right. So, P3, your first podium in VTRA. Your first podium this season. This
it feels so
moves
good.
you up in the championship, I believe. Let's check where you are now. Godfritzel, you're behind Hacks, and because you've outscored Hacks and you've got a podium, you will be ahead of him.
Yes, go.
I'm pretty sure. Lewis is going to be holding his own, but what are your thoughts on DJ moving up into P3 in the standings with that P2 finish?
What, DJ?
Yeah.
Huh?
DJ's moved up into P3, yeah, in the standings. He's beaten
Has
out
he?
Elmenda, yeah.
Oh, no, he does sideswipe us all then, isn't he? Because that's what DJ does. He's too, you know. Well, good luck to him, I guess, to win the championship. I'm sure he can do it in a few last races.
Well, there is kind of a very big deficit from him and the next closest driver, so all the best to him, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, what's your opinion on Alan getting the being the first ever driver in VTRA history to hit the double digits in wins?
I think it's crazy, to be honest, considering that is what has been going on for 4 seasons, if I'm correct.
Yep, this is his 4th season of VTRA.
4 seasons, and like you can have like 10 drivers each race, and none of them have achieved that. So that's crazy to think about.
For perspective, I'm pretty sure he has more wins then Emu, Jacob, and Catty have races in this season.
Bruh.
To put it into perspective,
He's one fast driver. Let me just tell you that.
he is.
Race craft.
Let's put
Good-
it this
good race
way.
craft as well.
Let's put it this way. Elmenda and Anthony, the two other currently title contenders now involving DJ, they're both on 3 wins. So it could be someday, sometime we get another double digits driver, but I don't see that for a while. Especially given the fact Anthony's won a good percentage of this season's races.
It's been an amazing race. It started off bad at the start of qualifying.
Yeah,
but
we saw you qualified a very lowly position there.
I think it's just consistency. I mean, I've been crowned the king of crashes. In this race, I only crashed twice, and it wasn't my fault both times.
As we
I
can
might have-
see, just quickly on the stream, we have the official
I get
points.
fastest lap.
You did get fastest lap, so good for you. You have the extra point for fastest lap.
Whoop, whoop.
Standings is being updated as we speak. So I'll shortly bring you to the updated standings when they're out. But is there anything you'd like to say to the stream audience before you go, before we move on to P2?
Join the VTRA. Good server.
Link
good
is...
news.
I can't put the link because it takes a while to verify my account to be able to do links, but the code is in the description of this live stream. Join up.
Go join up.
Yeah.
It'll be scary at first because Alan shouts at you, but as soon as that phase is over, Alan will love you.
Yeah.
Unless you're DJ.
As
and
long
he
as you're a
sucks
good driver. As long as you're a good driver as well.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're not dirty and not crowned the king of crashes, he won't hate you.
So, yeah. If you could politely move down, then we'll bring DJ up and
Yeah,
talk
sure.
about his lovely stint here. Welcome up, DJ. DJ, you are the man of the moment. Before we go to Alan, how does it feel to get to P3 in the standings?
It does not feel good. I've been playing this entire weekend with a broken wrist and insane lag, and after all of that, I saw you said caution, so I slowed down. I really thought I was the quickest out there, and I could have won, but it's whatever. I can't really do anything. And I'm sorry to Lewis because I just turned in on him. I didn't see him all the way down there. I saw me and Alan were a bit further out, and I'm just saying, like, I was lagging so much the entire race. I'm even surprised I finished fourth. But yeah, P3 feels fine, but at the end of the day, I care more about the constructors more than anything because I really want second in that constructors
But
standings.
Man, you didn't finish P3, you finished P2. That's all that matters. That's the key place. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you are what? You are BAR, correct?
Yeah.
Aston Martin. You still have second, and because Hacks was the only driver to drive for Williams, brackets Brazilian Racing Association this race, you are creating a good deficit to their team.
Yeah, but it's Elmenda that's on that team, and I am mortified of Elmenda all the time.
Elmenda is on holiday, and I think he'll be on holiday next weekend, so you have the time and enough time to pursue a bigger gap in the standings, a bigger gap between him.
Well, but the next track that I'm really good at is going to be Texas, and that's 2 weeks away. So just got to build a really big gap then. Also, congratulations to Alan doing double. I'm still a bit salty that he got mad at me for having an insane lag spike and giving me a perm warning.
I think that'll be
Oops.
revoked due to some kind words by me and Alan later. Especially
Okay.
after we do his 10 race interview, which will be coming out on the YouTube, which is a reason you should subscribe. And yes, that was a shameless plug.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna go down on stage and probably watch porn or something.
Well, we're going to have to censor that if we ever cut this down, because that'll probably get us demonetized. But anyway, to the current man of the hour. Alan, you are the first driver in VTRA to hit the 10-win mark. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels brilliant, honestly. Like the amount of stuff that I've achieved in this league is, it's one in a million. That's all I could say. I mean, you have other leagues where people battle for wins, they battle for points, but I'm out here getting double digits while the second person with the most wins only has 3 wins.
And there's
Which
2
is
people tied for that
An
as well.
insane gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's absolutely insane, honestly.
And
I'm
also,
really proud of myself.
With you winning that race and Anthony coming 9th, strangely, That puts your team into the 300s in the points.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That is very interesting. So, I think your team has easily won the championship. If we check the calendar quickly,
I hope so.
we'll check the schedule. We are but halfway through with the standings. So, Kentucky, round 8, we've just finished today, round 8 of 15. We've got 3 more sprint races this season. Are you looking forward to those? Do you think you'll be any good at competing in them?
I mean, it's extra points, so I'll try my best. Obviously.
We on the stream we're showing a clip from Zed in one of Bubble's races here. How do you think he would fare if he joined VTRA as a driver again?
Bubble?
No, both Zed and Bubble.
Zed and Bubble. Obviously, Zed. I mean, I don't feel like Zed is as good anymore. He was really good a long time ago, but I mean, it would add some competition for sure because he is better than half of the pack at least. And
Yeah.
if Bubble joined, then that would be extremely interesting because I would consider my skill level pretty much on par with Bubble. If not, Bubble is better than me by a little bit. I mean, sometimes I beat him in battles, sometimes he beats me, but at the end of the day, he's a really good driver, and having him in this league is amazing in general.
Yeah. Speaking of Zed, he's one of 2 drivers to achieve 2 wins, and only 2 wins in their career so far. He's currently 4th overall for most amount of wins, and with your 10th win, you now have the same amount of wins from 4th to 11th in the all-time win category.
Yes, I do.
So Zed, Rusty, Bubble, Lagan, Lego, Shotgun, Zane, and Hacks combined equal the same amount of wins you have in VTRA. That is a brilliant feat to have.
Yeah, that's honestly insane to say because that just means I'm like multiple people but in one, which is actually crazy.
As we can see, Catty finishing P7. That's 6 points to help his Williams team in the standings. That gets them to 110 points. But Aston Martin as well. That's what P2 and P8. So P8 is 4 points and P2 is 18 points. So they've got a huge gap now. That's 24 points. So
Yeah.
that's definitely going to help them in their championship against Brazilian Racing Association. Brackets Williams. So we've got another clip here from Godfrey. So it's just Lewis. I think it's Lewis taking a tumble. It's quite funny actually. Legacy wall will need to be updated at some point.
I want to make an announcement, DJ. Obviously I'm a fair person. I was really angry when you wrecked me, but I was fair. I'm always fair, and I let you start P1 because you showed me the clip you were lagging. Yeah, I'm obviously still mad that you wrecked me, but there's nothing that you could have done in that situation. So I'm glad that you at least confronted me about it. That was
Okay.
nice of you.
We shall now bring up our pole sitter of the race, the person who this whole event was named after. If you could raise your hand, we'll give you the ability to speak. Lewis, you'll be going on after.
Elgato doesn't speak.
Okay. Well, go into my DMs, Elgato. Go into my DMs. We'll speak there, so that way we're not constantly having to highlight messages. So, ignore the previous messages we've had. I've completely forgot to clear them before the stream. Classic Discord shenanigans, as you can all tell. How do you think that race went for you? Obviously, you went from P1 to a lower position than you'd hoped for. So how do you think you can improve on that next time? Yeah, hello. You're a bit behind, my friend. Race really hard. He's a man of few words. He's like Kimi Räikkönen. You have to give him an ice cream and he'll do well. Let's just send him an ice cream emoji. Let's just... Here you go. Speak. Ah, yes. Quote, Alan came like a missile past everyone. True words that is very true. That is very factual. He did behaved like a complete rocket on the field today. As you can see, he loves the ice cream he has. He's exactly like Kimi Räikkönen in this case. Absolutely loving his ice cream. But yeah. That's good for him. That's good for him. So yeah. We had Gottfriedel up here. How do you think he fared this race? You might have got the podiums wrong. Slightly. Well, you heard it here first, lads. This GIF is how he feels. I think we shall be moving to Lewis for an interview. I think it's his due time, so if he'd like to come up and speak again. So, Lewis, welcome back up to the stage.
Thank you.
How do you think that race went for you, buddy? How do you think that race went?
Probably second worst to last week. To be fair, or
Second
third
worst to
worst.
last
Sorry,
week?
because Nashville. It was great at the start. Like I was in the lead, I think, at one point, and then it all just came tumbling down as it normally does.
Well, that is.
Because Anthony just did Anthony things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the very end of the race, Anthony did a really weird scenario of just completely stopping dead on the track. We'll get that edited down for next weekend. But why do you think he did that? Do you think he did it to help Alan, maybe to help you or the lower teams, or maybe he felt guilty for taking the others out?
I
Why do you
think that he was just trying to readjust his line, but maybe just didn't think about me being there.
No, he
'Cause
reversed.
a lot of the
He did reverse and gave up all of his positions. So
Oh, you're about at the end. Oh, at the end,
Yeah, at the
I think
end.
that was really nice because, like the corner earlier, he just sideswiped me completely. So honestly, I think that's like very good of him.
so, yeah,
Like it shows the respect
Hmm.
between drivers that we have here.
are you ready for next weekend at Iowa? The sprint weekend. Field cap will be 8 for next weekend.
Sprint. Hopefully, I can get another sprint podium, and hopefully, just like this week, I'll have the pace to be able to start catching Alan. Just maybe
yeah.
get into less crashes.
We're gonna have.
Also, on the topic of Alan, congratulations on your 10 win, buddy. You
And-
deserve it, mate.
Thank you so much.
Absolute domination.
If we're counting
I hope
sprint
to
wins,
see you get a podium, man.
yeah, as well. But if we're counting sprint wins, Alan, if we include them, you are currently on a 3-win streak, back to back to back. So, do you think you're able to continue that?
I wouldn't really say a sprint win is a win.
Well,
I wouldn't really say
it's still
so.
finishing ahead of the rest of the field.
I mean, that's correct.
Alan, can you give the rest of us a chance, please? We're all dried of wins. Please. Take a week off or something, please.
Hold on, let's just check the
Aye.
standings. Let's check the standings.
You could
Alan,
literally take like 3 weeks off and he'd still be P1.
Alan could take 2 weekends off, and Anthony could win both of them, and he'd still be leading the standings. That's how far ahead in the championship he is.
You should just like skip next week. So since you and Almenda will be there, Anthony's kind of washed at the minute. That would be an entire new podium.
Yeah.
If DJ does a DJ.
If we think about it though, we could have the 2 drivers with E in their name, El Gato and El Menda, on the
Menda.
podium together next weekend if you don't race.
Mm.
This is
And hopefully
this is
me.
what Alan's thinking right now on the stream. If you're watching the stream, you'll get this. This is what he's thinking about having a weekend off, because it sounds nice to him. Because he's basically already got the championship in his grasp. There's only one person that can really deny him in this fight right now, and that's his teammate.
Listen, man, I don't want to win. I want to dominate.
You've already basically got the team standings. There's no real way anyone will be able to catch up to you in Red Bull here, because you are over, I think, 20 points. If the next 2 teams are added together, you're well over that margin of, yeah. Iowa is a broken track, but next time I'll win from last, says Elmendo. Are you threatened by this? Oh.
It's funny. It's funny. I mean, Almenda's P4 in the standings. He lost 2 whole positions throughout the past 2 weeks. So, I don't know, man. He's gonna have to make some moves. He's gonna have to make some money moves.
Well then, do you think he's going to be any threat next season?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's the most feared driver. I fear him the most. Honestly, he's making so much improvement. I think I might sign him next season. No offense, Anthony. But if he does
Ooh.
continue like this,
Ooh.
then I might need him for my team because he's not only dedicated, but he also puts time into his practice and he's really good.
And the other
He's
thing I have to
improved
say, the other
so
thing I
much.
have to
Alan,
say,
can you give the rest of us a chance? Instead of like signing the
practice
two
more.
best drivers.
Zed,
Lewis, you know what's
Zed
crazy?
Zed
Lewis,
has
Lewis.
said he wants to drive.
Guys, let me explain. You know what's crazy? Zed, right? I see Zed, I see Anthony, I see Almenda. I see them all practice in their own time, alone in the server, just doing laps, right? That's because the reason why they're so good is because they practice by themselves. Lewis, I don't think I ever see you practice by yourself, in like an empty server, unless there's another person. So I think that's what you need more of, just more practice. You need to
Yeah.
be more consistent, more dedicated.
So anyway,
Right.
on
I'll
that
be
Because
note,
this is
honest,
no
for the past
accident.
three
It's not an
races I haven't
accident.
practiced at all, I
Yeah.
can't lie, for the
so
last
on that
three.
note,
And I'm still
Yes,
rapid
I
to
mean,
be fair though.
results show.
on this whole kerfuffle note, that will be the end of the live stream today. We've interviewed enough people as it is. I've got the podium wrong several times. So yeah, see you next weekend.